What is going on, guys? Today we are back, episode 3 of our GTA Broke to Millionaire series. And to start this episode off, we are going to jump straight into Dax First Dose Mission 3. So we're just setting everything up now, and we're going to hit the launch the job. And from here, everything's going to get started. We've only got 4 more to do, or 3 more after this one. We'll see how much time we virtually have this episode to get everything finished up, but in this first one we gotta go to Stab City, or Mission 3 here, we gotta go to Stab City. And we got to blow up a bunch of vehicles and different supply crates. Should be a pretty decent one. I know Mission 4 is nothing to shout home about. It's a pretty easy one, but this video, once we get through all 6 of these, we will finally have us the acid lab to work with, and that puts some money in our pockets. We still got to do 10 Fooligan missions to unlock the upgrades for that to make it pretty profitable, but at the same time, like, you know, I knew this was going to be a pretty rough series, to say the least, at least to get finished up here. I am glad that we finally have gotten this far into the series, and it's only been 3 episodes. We're doing pretty good in terms that, you know, we're cranking out the work, and I'm trying to keep up with this whole series and everything on top of a lot of other things that I'm working on. So that's a good thing there. But you know, at the same breath of fresh air, we've got a lot of work to do if we intend to finish up this series. I don't want to, I'm not going to rush through it, but, you know, this episode marks 3 hours into the series. You know, the videos aren't 3 hours, but the initial recordings are in total of 3 hours. So technically, it's 3 hours of playtime total, and we're well on our way to getting set up for financial success. It's not hard to get set up for financial success. It's a simple philosophy. You got to spend money to make money, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make our investments and kind of sort of move forward. It's going to seem like we're going backwards for a bit, but it's okay, because once we get to the point of I feel comfortable, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Like, you know, right now, these episodes may be a bit atrocious and a lot of work starting out, but it's alright, because pretty soon we're going to be making money and not having to turn much of a hand for shit. We gotta continue with purchasing things and upgrading things, because that's a part of this series. Every business has to have the upgrades. It doesn't have to have, like, the accommodations and none of that. Like, that wasn't a part of the thing, but, you know, we'll see which way we want to physically take this soon. But, you know, when it comes to the actual businesses, they've got to have upgrades. And that, unfortunately, includes nightclub levels, nightclub workers, because we're going to accommodate that into play here as well. You know, not to mention we've got to have the arcade, we got to have CEO crates, that sort of thing. eventually the hangar, and so on and so forth. Every business in the game, but the ones when we buy them, we have to at least get the staff equipment upgrades, that kind of thing, if they have them. So we're looking at some money here, fellas, ladies, if you're watching too. I know some ladies enjoy this game as well, but bear with me as we push through the DAX missions, because these right now is a vital part of setting up. And a lot of you guys may have it done, but we started as a level 1 to show you that making money isn't as challenging as everybody thinks it is. And I mean, a part of that is you can't just go out here and blow your money on useless shit that you don't even need. The game forces you to do that enough, but it's not necessary. You buy your vital shit, your weaponry. That I don't classify as useless shit, because that is a vital part of surviving. Certain cars is useful. Like, I'm not even going to say they're not. I'm a car collector on my main account. So, needless to say, right now, considering I own everything but a Kasaka and a facility, I'll spend my money how I want, and I just didn't find those to be a vital part of me. And although we are buying certain things, it's not a guarantee that we're even going to use those in this series. I just have to own them. So that's my objective. That's what I'm hoping to accomplish. I remember doing these missions right here on my PC account all by myself, and then struggling to get through because I didn't know snacks at gas stations or convenience stores was a thing up until recently. So even I'm still learning, how to push through certain things. And, as of lately, I've gotten so much better at the game. A lot of my friends are coming to me for help, which is, it's fine. I don't care to help anybody become stable at this game, because it's not all that bad. It's took me, I want to say, like I said, I've got about a year in on my Xbox account and probably 5 years in my PlayStation account, but my Xbox account is miles ahead of my PlayStation account, and that's because I was doing things so wrong and wasn't taking care of business like I needed to. But that's okay, because I don't even own the game on PlayStation anymore. And if I did, that's probably where I would have done my series at, because my PlayStation doesn't get used a lot. But I figured E&E, because, a lot of people may have moved over to this version. I just never really did. I bought the game and probably didn't play for shit, so it doesn't physically hurt me to actually get my money's worth out of this version. And that's why I figured, like, if I do my series stuff on it, it's going to be on this version. So right now, in game, we're going to the fishery. We got to steal the blue stuff from the blue stuff lab that the bikers have. I'm sorry, I can't say the real stuff, or it might kick the video down or mute it in certain countries, but in case you don't know what that is, you'll know soon. Once we get there, it'll be on screen, so just read the screen if you don't know. But once we get past, like I said, these missions, we can move into a little bit of different things, but I still plan on doing the second part to this for money. So we gotta have the money to invest, and it's just one of those things. It's easy money. You know, I'm not trying to bore you guys with this shit, because I know a lot of you guys may not even like it, but instead of having to buy it, you know, why not go about it the way that I am? Because, you know, not only do you get that first time completion bonus, it's worth it, but, you know, also take advantage of your treasure hunts, that kind of thing. Like, that's the thing that I need to be doing sooner rather than later, but I want to push through this, you know, these first. Then we'll get off into that for money as well, but that's going to be a hard one to virtually get edited into one video, because, like I said, I'm going for about an hour, and that's about it for me. So I'll figure it out, even if I have to record a little longer than an hour just to get the certain treasure hunts done. But, you know, it's one of those things that we'll figure that out when we get to that point. Right now, we're focusing on this, getting this set up. And we need to try to, like I said, work on the Fooligan missions after we get the business. That way, we can get those upgrades for this, because it's going to be vital for money as we go forward. You know, a lot of you guys think that this game is virtually, you know, it's not easy to get set up. You got to grind up the money to start making the money. And these are a perfect way to start out to grind that money. You know, personally, honestly, my opinion probably doesn't matter to a lot of you guys. But it is vital. I wasn't a big fan of these stupid ass missions that we have to do to get the lab, but it's all good because they're not all that terrible, and they're pretty decent payouts, so might as well do what I can do to secure an easy way to make more money and amass us a fortune. Going forward, mainly all of my videos will probably be on this account after it's set up. You know, and at the time of this recording, we're still about a week away from the new update, which is the winter DLC. And this poor account doesn't have any money, but I may make a video showcasing the new business on my main account. So that would be a whole separate entity and not related to this at all. But I would like to maybe do something with that when it comes out. So, and I'm fully intending for you guys to see this video before the winter update. I don't know yet. I'm working super hard to grind out some things, and I mean, at the time I'm working on this video, I actually just uploaded part 2 yesterday. So we got our work cut out for us. You know, when I recorded this, I doubled up on recording in one day just to feel like I was getting some work done. You know, I'd like to lead off the next episode, if we don't get to finish all of these today in this episode, which I nearly know we're not going to, because Mission 5 is a bit of a bitch, because you got the Ultras camp and the Valkyrie helicopter to go deal with. So I'm just saying, and Mission 4 was just fucking pointless to me, but you know, what do I know? This one here, while it wasn't the hardest mission in the world. It's a bit of a fucking moron. And this one is a bit time consuming. You know, we're at over 15 minutes in and we're not even finished with this one yet. And mainly because I died one time, but you know, we're at the last part of this mission now. All we got to do is take this plane over to the freak shop and land in the, what you call it, the sewer tunnel shit, whatever. That kind of thing. But we will hopefully have a good run on this series, guys. The views have been incredible so far, and I really appreciate the views, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series, because I'm new to the GTA community over on YouTube and even on Facebook. But you know, don't take that for weakness, because you guys are going to end up enjoying this series and learning a lot, is my plan. You know, most people do these series to showcase that, hey, they can make the money. I'm trying to teach you guys how to make the money. I want you guys to be, you know, have oppressors and deluxos and whatever else you want in this game, with money left over to not have to worry about anything. You know, even if you're starting out as a level 1, I promise you, you can do this. Anybody can. If you work hard enough. I mean, you don't even have to work hard once you get set up my way. I make up to $2 million a day, and I mean, I could make more than that. I could. But I'm a bit lazy, and I don't want to have to. So, I mean, it's nothing personal. But hey, we made it to the end of this mission, guys. We're going to see how much we get paid off of this, and I'm going to take a little short break, and I will be back on mic for the next part. It looks like we have made a measly $20,000, but we get the $50,000 bonus for first time completion once we spawn back in. So, with that being said, that's mission 3 under the belt, and I will see you guys back after my little break. Alright guys, I'm back after my short little break. I had to take a recess and get my little girl some milk, but it's all good. We're getting fired up here for first dose number 4. This one is the one I was talking about that's a bit pointless, but at the same time, it's not that bad of a little mission. Simple money in my opinion, and I don't know why they would have really even incorporated this, but you got Dax and Luchadora, or whatever the hell her name is, pulling up on us here, and it's fixing to get wild, because he's fixing to drink what looks to be alcohol but really isn't, and he's fixing to start tripping balls. And yeah, a lot of you guys may actually be familiar with this mission, and if you're watching them for the first time, well, congratulations, you're in for a wild ass episode with this one. But it's all good in the neighborhood, because we're going to get through this one probably in 2 or 3 minutes time. I don't see us having to go virtually forever on this one. You know, total video time, we're about 19 minutes and 30 seconds in. You know, that's not overall great timing, considering we still got 2 more of these to take care of, but you know, it's all good. So here we go, things is fixing to get started, and it's fixing to get real wild up in here. And I'm okay with that because gotta get through this to get through the rest of them. So get ready to see some rainbows and some wild shit. Because here we go. He's drinking it. And he's fixing to start seeing Sasquatches and all kinds of shit. Dax is fixing to be a gorilla. So that's pretty much the way this one's gonna go. See, here we go. There's a rat. So yeah, it's setting in. It's fixing to get crazy up in here. Now he's seeing fish, and yeah, he's hallucinating pretty bad. So that's okay. It's gonna get wild. They're hollering badonkadonk. You know, I don't know why they're hollering that. The first time I ever heard that was on a Borderlands game from Tiny Tina. I think it was number 2. So, okay, it's go time. So we just gotta follow Sasquatch over there, which is Dax, or Gorilla Man, whatever the hell you want to call him. But it's gonna be alright. Just know that this isn't the worst of this mission if you've never seen it. Fixing to have trucks and everything else coming down at us off of the bridge right up there. It's fixing to get crazy. See, here they are. And if you get hit, you can fail the mission, so we just gotta dodge these things. But that's a big ass dump truck. And then you got the semis. None of this is actually really there. This guy's just tripping his balls off right now. And now we're going to be on on top of the ocean on a motorcycle. Because, well, you know that's going to happen. And we just got to drive through this portal. And we're going to be the Burger King man on a go-kart soon. Gotta watch the damn Chernobs, whatever the hell they're called, from Arena War there coming at us. But like I said, it's fixing to get crazy. This part right here, if this is the part that I'm waiting for. Okay, it's after this part. See, now we gotta dodge these, like, crates, whatever the hell they are, that just come out of nowhere, and I never understood this mission, but it was wild the first time I ever done it. Seen it yet. And we're us right now, but we're gonna be the Burger King guy soon. This part, really, it hurts my eyes with all the colors, and I have a hard time with this part of it, but like it, yeah, right here, I have a hard time with it. But it's a bit funky because it's right is left and left is right, and it took me a minute to remember that. So, and reverse is actually forward now. So we'll get through this part in a second, but this part drives me a bit insane with the fucking rainbows and shit because it just hurts my eyes. But I think the next part is we got to chase the rabbit. If I remember 100% correctly, it's the rabbit part. Yeah, we gotta chase the rabbit. So to further get through this a little faster, you just gotta actually shoot it. And if you hit it, it makes the rabbit go faster. But you're tripping balls, so it's kind of hard to actually hit the damn thing. So you spend most of it actually chasing it, more than you do actually shooting the poor thing. I don't think I'm going to actually end up hitting it again. Probably not. Can't get close enough to actually hit the damn thing. But it's all good. And the next part, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're sky falling. Is what I think happens next. And then we end up splatting the ground and believe you me, this character is not Superman at level 7 or 8, whatever he is right now. He thinks he is, but he's not. Yeah, that was the part I was thinking of, the sky falling. This is just, man, it's wild. Going through the fucking rings and shit. We missed that one, but we'll hit the rest of them. And all we gotta do is just smack the damn ground as hard as we can, pretty much. And then Dax will call us, and that'll be the end of this mission. So like I told you, it was a bit pointless. The next one is where things start to get wild in the neighborhood, if you catch my drift. But, you know, I got no doubt in my mind that we're going to get through these pretty quickly. And I do believe the next one is going to be where we end off this episode. We only made $14,000, but we also get the $50,000 bonus once we spawn and we're at level 10. I'm going to take a short break, guys, and I will be back on for the next mission. Alright, guys, so we're back for Dax Mission 5 here. In the yellow marker, we're just waiting on it to catch up. And this one's first dose 5, make war and not love. Gonna get our ammo, get our armor, and we're gonna jump straight off into this one, because this one's the fun one. With the Ultras camp and all of that shit. But we will get through it and make everything happen. Even if we die 10,000 times, we're going to get through this mission, this episode, and be ready for the finale next episode. That's how we're going to do things. And I guarantee you I still take out a light pole or something else eventually, but it doesn't have to be that way. But in the end, it's probably going to end up that way. I'll always end up wrecking at least once an episode. But to start it off, we got to go to the hippie camp here and blow up their lab equipment. Then we got to hunt down 3 vans and blow them up. And then we go to the Ultras camp and destroy a couple more vans up there, and then we end up getting hit by that Valkyrie. So that's the way this mission lays out. Sit back, relax, and we're just going to get off into this. For those of you that could be watching and playing along at the same time, hope you guys have picked up a few things to help you guys further out so far. I'm going to say probably not yet. You haven't, but soon you'll know some different tricks to help you out. We just got to get through these first, and then we'll get down to more business and getting things done the appropriate way that I would like to take things. We gotta take these guys out as we go too, because they're gonna be shooting at us with alien tech weapons, and I've already died. That's a great start to this mission, fellas. I expect that's gonna happen a few times until I get back into the flow of this mission. I haven't done them in forever, so I do remember them. I remember usually pretty much what order they're in too, so like I said, this one's a fun one, and we're gonna get through it. Throw some sticky bombs over here. Probably gonna need more than one. Stupid little me thought I destroyed that, but now that I know I didn't. So now I'm just gonna use the grenade launcher. There it is. We got it that time. Try to pace ourselves a little bit, because if we don't, we're gonna get fucking obliterated. Take these fucking hippies down over here. I'll throw a sticky bomb over there on the van, and yep, end up dying for the second time. So now we've got to restart. $940. That's an utter disappointment. But I didn't see it happening any other way, to be honest. Believe me, once my character's max health ranks up a little bit, we won't die as much in certain things that we're doing. But it's all good. We're going to get this figured out. Just going to throw on a body armor before we go up here this time as well. And I've done been hit by a fucking van. Get the fuck out the way. But, you know, at the same time, like, it's no big deal. We're pushing through. Let these fuckers go. They're not exactly much help any fucking way. At the same time, they're just fucking a bunch of tweakers. But we're going to take the different approach to it this time. Try to play a bit more conservative. And try to actually survive it this time. I don't want to waste fucking ages on one mission, but a couple tries, and I believe we can have this done. I'm hoping we get through it this time without getting obliterated. Because that already fucking ticked me off that we died that quick trying to do this the first attempt. So we're going to do this a different way, even if we got to fucking run and hide like a bunch of fucking cowards. Throw on some armor. We'll get some health back up from our snacks there. It's the next one that I worry the most about. This one's pretty fucking rough. I utterly missed. I think I hit it that time. Yeah, we got that one. So like I said, I mean, we're just pacing ourselves. We're going to need to pace ourselves. We got a guy charging at us from that angle. Got one hiding somewhere over here. Two hiding over here. Want to be careful. There it is. In the woods behind the hippie van. We just want to take those guys down and out of the way. Alright, we got a couple of them here to deal with. Obliterate those guys. We got one shooting at us from over that way, some damn where. I think we got one in the tent here. Yep. And we're on fire. Damn it, I walked right through the fire. push around over this way, take that guy down. I think we'll go ahead, put us some more armor on, and maybe refill the health. Yeah. Seems like a good plan, because we don't want to get knocked the fuck out or anything. See if we can launch a nade over in there a couple times, take that one down. Okay, we got that one. We got this one behind me here that we got to be careful trying to do, or we're going to end up dead. Should take care of that as well. Swap back to this weapon. Take down the fucking hippies. On our way out anyway, we got to go chase the vans here in a minute. Oh, we got to get in a van and get the GPS shit. I think that's actually the closest van that we have, so. Getting shot at, but I'm just going to get in the van and get out, because that's all I technically have to do. We got to take down these fucking jackasses. Throw us on another armor, if I can get to the right damn menu. And fill our health up a little bit more. Alright, so we actually made it through this part. That's good. Now we just gotta mark these damn 3 hippie van locations and go fucking take those guys down. And then from there we will get told to head up to the Ultras camp, and I just got run over by a fucking big ass truck. I told you, there's always a crash in at least in one part of the video. We're gonna start making a crash counter, I think. I guess, swear to God. So we're gonna miss that sticky bomb. And then we're gonna throw it at it now. Hit it that time, blow it up. That's one down. These guys are stationary, so that's pretty simple. Closer to this one, we'll hit this one and then double back for the other one. And body armors have become my best friend, like I'm not even gonna lie. We damn sure need them, that's for sure. And like I said, I've chose to not speed up the driving portions of the actual missions themselves, because I want you guys to see those in real time. But you know, just know that I'm trying for you guys. I want to give you guys the best experience possible. As I said, I'm still new to doing this kind of series thing, but you guys have been viewing it like crazy, and I really appreciate that. So I'm going to focus as much attention as I can on to helping you guys with this series, and try not to drag out episode times on it. You know, it does take me some days to edit and record and get it uploaded, but I work on them every chance I get, morning, afternoon, whatever, when I don't have anything else going on. And I want to provide you guys with the ultimate experience on these videos. Like, I was gonna wait a few days before I drop this one, and I may still do that, I don't know yet. But I've got to get it ready and just get ready to have it out for you guys. Because audio and edit usually takes longer than record and all that, color grading, etc. But I'm definitely on a fast track of getting these videos out for everybody to enjoy. We've already been at this for 40 minutes this episode, which is just fucking insane. But in those 40 minutes, we've got so much work done. And we've probably still got another, 7-8 minutes ahead of us of this mission. It just depends how much trouble we have when we get up here to the camp and working on that Valkyrie. But stupid me doesn't have an RPG or nothing. I really need to invest in one of those. And before the next episode, I may go ahead and take care of all that. I'll probably let you guys in on that little bit of footage. I don't know, I might cut it. It's not really that important. I try to only show the important parts, or if I do show it, I might speed through it. I don't know yet. Because I want to shift as much record time into the episode as we can. So I try to cut the least important shit out. And I do it on purpose. As I said, I don't add into the footage. This is what I initially recorded for this episode. Certain things have been taken out for a reason. I just didn't feel like it was important, or it just didn't go on to what I was doing in the series. So that's kind of that. Now here we are, we're at the camp. We're just going to get off here. Got a guy right there already trying to fuck with us. We got a couple more to take down. What the fuck are you aiming at, fella? Another guy over there. There's one on that tower, but I don't think he's going to prove to be much of an issue for us right now. So we got that van. We're going to get him now before we get fucked. Got a guy here. Like, I'm on my A game now. I'm awake. I'm alive. We run out of ammo on that other weapon. We're going to go ahead and obliterate. No, we better wait. We need some cover. So that's pretty much that part of this video. And yeah. But I think we're going to get through it pretty soon. And everything. But from there, all we got is that one van that's right over there, and then that helicopter's gonna fuck with us, but it's all good in the neighborhood. So here comes the Valkyrie. We're gonna just put as many shots into it as we can here and try to take the damn thing down. I'm gonna throw some sticky bombs up there at it and see if it helps any. I know it's hitting. You can see that it's hitting. But it's not helping us, that's for sure. This is just going to be one crazy ass video because we've got to get this thing taken down in order to make it through this alive. Put the wife on hold because I don't want to take a phone call and interrupt the last part of this video. So just trying to take care of everything. But we died there, so we've got to try to get it this time. I don't virtually know how to do this. That Valkyrie is hella fucking strong, and All we got is this fucking gun. Try to shake it as much as fucking possible here. Like, I don't know what else to fucking do. It doesn't seem to be hitting us like this, so I think we're okay as long as we stay right. Okay, we're getting hit by something. This fucking thing's going down. I don't care if I gotta waste all these sticky bombs. I know it's weakening it, but we've got to get this thing down and out of our way if we intend to make it through this mission. You know, so far, we've only died that one time up here. That's good. We got it. Thank fucking Jesus. We got it. Yeah, baby. Now all we gotta do is just make it down to the motorcycle and get the hell up out of here, and it'll be mission fucking complete. So, alright. I was getting a little worried there. I am not even gonna lie. If we'd have died again, I'd have been pissed having to go back through all of that, but we actually fucking made it. By the skin of our teeth, might I add, but we made it. We hit lucky, real lucky. And that's about all I know to say. That was just pure luck. Mission passed. We get a measly $18,000, but we get the $50,000 bonus again. And it's money in the bank. All of that is going to help us to purchase things that we are intending to purchase this episode, which is quite frankly great in my opinion. That is pretty much where we're going to end off this episode, guys. I'm going to run down here to the motorcycle and deposit what money we have made this episode. I think that should put us damn near close to $1 million, if not over. No, not even close. About 800, 900,000, I forgot. Been spending money this kind of sort of off and on this whole time, but yeah, 900, 800, 900, somewhere around there. But I will catch you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed.